Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. Still on the same planet, where I've done something that is either brilliant or insane. You see these like large pillars that are kind of formed out in the distance? Well, we're sort of standing on top of one right now. I decided to fly up and perhaps get a better vantage point. Since the last video, I did manage to shoot down a bird and therefore scan it. It's actually like a fairly cool looking bird. I'm not gonna lie. It's a hibernator. A diet of vegetation. I question that vegetation eating because I never saw this thing land. The tip that I might give, it is actually easier to take these guys down with mining beams than with bolt casters because the mining beam travels instantaneously, and so they're a little bit easier to shoot. Now, from vantage point up here, I'm gonna creep to the edge here and look down, and there we go. These guys are new. Alright, age fluctuating. That's really interesting. Now, we just got all of our records for all of the species. We can now upload this for 175,000 units. That's pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I might as well take just a second at the very beginning here, because we are about to depart from this planet. I wouldn't mind there's no like upload all. No, there really needs to be one. Like maybe when you upload the planet or something, it would be very helpful to not have to go through and do all of these guys manually. I kind of question even. There's no scrolling, but I'm on page 1 of 3, right? Oh, I need to hold. There we go. Okay. 500. I mean, it's not insignificant, the amount of units that we gain from this. But at the same time, if you do spend a ton of time on a planet, like I have done with this planet, you got an awful lot of stuff to upload. I probably won't force anyone to watch me do this again in the future. So that's going to do it for here. We're now up to 450,000 units. And we now just need to get down safely. So, do a little controlled descent there. Oh, a little less controlled than I would have liked, maybe. Collector. Discovered all species on 2 planets. So I believe that's from the one planet where there were no animals on it, giving me credit for discovering it. Hence the 2. Don't worry, there wasn't some secret planet that I dove off to and, you know, scanned half a dozen life forms on or anything. Alright, let's do some quick jetpack field racing back to our ship here. And there's a depot in the distance that we are probably just going to be ignoring. But one other thing we'll probably do when we arrive back at our ship. I'm thinking, I'm reminded of this because of the like jetpack upgrade that I have seen. That could give me like longer boost times. But I need to clear out some space. Now that would take up something in our exosuit, I'm assuming. I don't know how excited I am by that. Also, I moved the ship, landed here. I haven't claimed all this stuff yet, though. Let's go ahead and do that. This is going to be where I have claimed this. Never mind. We have a backpack upgrade. Okay. So we did get 1 extra inventory space from visiting one of those little guys. The inventory space is fairly valuable, and I don't know that I want to give up exosuit room to install new technology, like stamina enhancements, health module, jetpack booster. The jetpack booster has really been the first thing that I've even been tempted to worry about. Like 2 more health or more stamina when running, not so important. But I think I'm going to grab a multi-tool upgrade, and for that, I think I'm going to get rid of a combat amplifier on my mining beam, because I just never really use it for combat. And the one over here is, I've mentioned this before, see how these are all outlined in red and how these are all outlined in green? They're getting like a synergy bonus from being next to the mining beam or next to the bolt caster. This one's not getting that, and it's only a +1 where I've got a +2 over here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and dismantle that combat amplifier, and then that's going to allow me... Ooh, +5 wide shot adapter. Okay, that's going to allow me to install something else. And now, rebound grenades sounds kind of cool. I think it would just be like fun to watch more than anything. The short burst adapter is actually what I'm really interested in. I'm going to need some zinc and some copper in order to make that happen, not to mention iridium. So we're probably going to be on the lookout. Like, this is going to be a goal, I'm going to say, for our next planet. For right now, I do want to start getting a move on. Zinc and copper, and iridium for that matter, haven't been terribly rare, so I'm not too concerned that I'm like not going to be able to find them or anything. And we're going to start making our way towards the space station. Is the space station directly above us? Oh, it might be. Okay. Yeah. I think it's the block on the little map down there, and it's straight ahead. I'm a little bit concerned about this because I never found something I would have liked to have discovered on this planet, which would have been a... Yeah, space station's right out there. I never discovered like a trade thing on the planet, and I would have liked to have gotten that because there is a danger that I get scanned and attacked by pirates on my way back to the space station and lose out on basically all the loots that I managed to gain while I was down on that planet. And I don't want that to happen for probably pretty obvious reasons. I earned that loot. It's mine. I deserve to keep it. Alright. But it's looking pretty good. I think we would have been notified probably already. I wish I knew like exactly how long it takes from the time you get notified that you're being scanned for them to show up. But it's not instantaneous, and we're only 17 seconds away. So I feel like we've crossed the Rubicon. You know, we've made it past that threshold. Although, is the station this side of the planet? Yes it is. Okay, it's coming into clear view. I was about to say, like, oh god, or are we going to have to go around the planet and drop out of not really warp, pulse drive, whatever you want to call that. Oh god. That's not the button I wanted. That's the button I wanted. I was trying to boost. Oh. Okay. You can't actually collide with this. It, like, just kind of repels you. Which is good. But... I am... looking for an entrance to this place, which happens to be right over here. So what this is going to allow us to do is sell virtually everything out of our inventory, kind of clear it out for a fresh star system ahead of us. I want to go into this basically with fully charged everything. But then nothing more. So let's look at our starship really quick. Well, the hyperdrive might have to wait. But everything else is fully charged. We might hold on to a single shielding shard on our ship, just in case we need to recharge the deflectors in space combat. But otherwise, I think I can sell everything there. And once I've got a clean inventory, we'll just open up our navigation systems and get into work. But we did discover a couple of observatories on planets that gave us waypoints, and I've not really explored that yet. So that may be something to look at. All right, we've been to him, but okay, yep. So he's going to require Carbon to talk to again, as we have, of course, visited this space station in the system before. All right, so we're going to sell. The only thing well, I'll probably get enough iridium, but I was going to say maybe I don't want to get rid of the iridium since our we just passed a really platinum's not worth nearly as much as I was hoping. We might want to hold on to some iridium because our bolt caster upgrade still needs more of it. A little chrysonite, which was rare, is worth certainly something. Okay. Destination beads. Let's hold on to shielding shards. Get rid of the other stuff. Oh, here was our bounty of platinum. We had 1,000 back on the ship. 55,000 units for that. Not bad. Okay, so our inventory should be relatively clean. A little iridium and like a couple of shielding shards. I may actually send that over. Unfortunately, move and stack. Yeah, we can't stack those, so that'll take maybe a little more space than I'd like. And then here for the short burst adapter, we need copper, we need zinc, we need iridium. Okay. Duly noted. Any fancy journey achievement things? I did cross like 500,000, but not like total earned, just on me at one time. Nope, never mind. Still a milestone. Enterprising. Woohoo. That felt pretty enterprising. Not gonna lie. Okay. Jump in. Get out of here. And then I'm interested to see if on our map we've got anything pointed out for us. Okay, so our path towards the galactic core is going to take us this way. I wonder, we've got a little bit more fuel. It's too far to jump in one, though. But I imagine we might just be able to take like 1, 2, 3 jumps right in a row. I'm not really sure how that might work. Let's see what is ahead of us, though. Okay, so we're here now. And here, 3 planets, 1 moon. 5 planets. 6 planets. Okay, so it's going to go 4, 5, 6, so stuff's just kind of getting larger. Now, let's switch to free exploration mode and pull back a little bit. Does anybody see anything that looks like a waypoint? Or something that the Korvax were adding? Head home again. Should I scan for discoveries? I think this is just going to look for other players' discoveries. Is that believe that's how it works. No. Okay. Yeah. It discovered by you. So that's one of mine. So it's just player discoveries, right? Yeah. And those are the only ones, or just those two. Or it's not finding any other nearby discoveries. Still searching. I don't understand then what the waypoints were. Like the... We'd find the observatories, and then it said it marked something on my map. But maybe it was just marking the thing on the planet? I don't know. I don't see anything else. And, you know, I'm either just missing it or it's not there. So, alright, let's go ahead and get a move on. We'll head further in towards the center. So we're going, instead of 4 planets, it's going to be 3 planets and a moon at our next stop. Go ahead and engage. If you have any light sensitivity, now might be a good time to tune out for a minute. But we do get very, very fancy warp tunnel for a moment here. So I thought I understood what the observatories were doing. But I mean, I don't know why they would... Maybe they marked something inside the solar system and I didn't look around. That could have been it. I was in a pretty focused mood when I got off the planet. You're, of course, from the future and could always rewatch the tapes, but I'll probably do that after I finish recording and just see if I was missing something on the HUD while I was in the solar system. Alright, new system. Now, another big green planet right in front of the space station. I also wonder, I haven't tried going towards the sun at all. It's real bright that way. And it doesn't seem like we could scan it or anything. Maybe they don't intend for us to go there. I do like... They mentioned in several interviews that you know, the solar system obviously is a little compacted for gameplay purposes. It's kind of like every system we go into is on the precipice of like a planetary alignment sort of thing, to where they're all just ducks in a row, and it's making travel time a little bit easier. That way you don't end up flying from one side of a solar system to the other. So is this going to be the same setup every time? As far as the station is concerned, we're going to have a door over here that requires an Atlas pass, V1, that we can't do anything about. And then on this side, we're going to have Alien Man with a potential... Oh boy. Not quite. With a potential challenge for us to overcome. We've certainly gotten our language skills up a bit since we've started all this, though. Oh man, we're in, like, the stock market. Well, we're not in the stock market. I guess we're at the stock exchange, but you get the idea. Code entity. Traveler of the Atlas. Traveler. In Korvac's convergence Apsh-Ubavd-Sut experiment, in the convergence Pasquichil, a sharp metal needle emerges from the palm of the lifeform's hand. It moves so fast that it's already inches from my forehead before I can even blink. A strange, toxic-looking goop dribbles down from its point and onto my visor. It hangs in the air above me, while the entity waits for the order to plunge it deep into my brain. Oh, good. traveler wants to do an experiment. Do I trust these guys? What's the worst that could happen? I mean, he does have an alien needle that he's using to excavate my brain. Oh, okay, I receive a reward with thanks and indescribable levels of pain. Shield Kinetics Companion Unit. User suit. Prolonged barrier against a full range of violent conflagrations. Okay. I might have preferred deflector shield fanciness over anything. And I think it actually just damaged my shield and not my health, which is like not even a thing that matters at all. It'll regenerate on its own. Yeah, Atlas Pass V3 over here. I'm assuming also Atlas Pass V3. Yeah. I don't remember there being a third door in the last station I was on, so maybe they're not always identical, or I missed it. There are a lot of possibilities there. Alright. Down to the first planet of this new planetary body. We'll see what there is to be seen. Now, I am completely clear on inventory, right? 2 shielding shards, a little bit of iridium. Okay. We're gonna test the bounds of the difficulty of a space survival game, whether or not it really is all that survival-y. I'm kind of the opinion it's not. That I don't particularly feel like I have to recharge things all that often, but we'll see the limits of that here. Now, on boost, I'm gonna keep it's copper, zinc, and iridium, right? So I don't need any thamium-9, and that's what's usually in these. I'm gonna shoot one of them to confirm that like these rocks are always the same thing. Maybe a little bit out of range. Not from that though. Oh, that's nickel. I have no use for nickel, or at least no use I know of. Okay, that's thamium. Yeah, I guess that is a different kind of rock. Okay, not too worried about it. A lot of water again on this planet, it looks like. That's pretty cool. Trying to dodge as many of the rocks as I possibly can. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. These, so far, everywhere we've been has just been stacked with asteroid belts. Wouldn't mind finding another one of those spiky metallic asteroids, though. Still kind of curious what was inside the one that we saw, but I had a full inventory whenever I blew it up, so I didn't get any of it. I cry a little bit every night thinking about it. Alright, 10 seconds remaining. And... whoa! Those are some very vibrant colors. Is that water? That's gotta be water. Yeah. Alien monolith detected. Alright, so we've got some very green water. We've got some very purple land. Oh, hello. An off-planet monolith. Really? I mean, really? I'm gonna go check it out. I mean, though, I'm not gonna go check it out. So my guess is the game didn't like me loading into the planet and loading back out. Good news, always seeing the silver lining, is that it sort of made the decision for us about this whole monolith thing, right? We haven't detected it again yet, though. I wonder if we have to... We didn't detect it until we, like, entered the planet's atmosphere. Well, maybe we do need to go back planet side. I'm just going to pulse this time. It was fun staring at it for 60 seconds once, but not so much again. Alright, let's see if I do, in fact, detect it, like, as soon as I get down here. No? Huh. I wonder what caused the... Huh.
Navigational data received.
Oh! Was it that I did a pulse? Like, a scanning pulse, not a pulse drive pulse. It had to have been. Maybe in the future I should learn to scan as soon as I'm arriving in a new system. Well, probably can't pulse. Oh, I can pulse down here. Okay. So it stops me when I'm getting that close, but I can do it just from, like, the surface of the planet. That's interesting. I thought it was going to be one of those, no, you're inside a gravity well kind of things. We are burning quite a bit of our fuel, considering we just sold almost all of our resources. But I think we'll be okay. A monolith in space is certainly going to be new for us. So far, the only thing we've seen in space are spaceships and space stations. And... Oh, it's not in space. It's on the other planet. Is it? Or is it just beyond the other planet? We're going to find out soon enough. I think it might be on the planet's surface. 10 seconds away looks about right for it to be right up here. Indeed. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's mosey on over this way and initiate landing right here. That shouldn't be too far of a walk. Sentinels are typical, flora is empty, fauna is none. Well, this is one dead planet. With some very interesting mineral formation shapes, to say the least. Don't you normally have, like, a
Life support power? No.
thing on the wall in these rooms? Well, that's weird. Oh, right. Life support power. Alright, we need some isotopes. And there's like a jillion pieces of plutonium right here. This is some gold. I can deal with gold. Alright, so we're gonna get stacks and stacks of plutonium right away here. Carbon, not as necessary. And we'll be able to basically fully recharge from here.
Technology recharge.
Alright, problem solved. 100% life support. It's going to last us quite a while. Huh. Man, this is actually quite barren, as barren planets go. At least it's, you know, not acid raining on me or anything like that. Fascination bead, shielding shard. Bleeze crater. Alright, Bleeze. We could use that to find ourselves a nearby waypoint. At least this one has multi-tool tech. Reload accelerant. It's not awful. If I remember correctly, zinc is one of the blue beakers copper, on the other hand, maybe like one of the gold bars for like a neutral element. And we probably can't craft a bypass chip yet, right? That would require a little bit of iron. Okay. What are you? You carbon? You're iron. At least 10. I'll grab it now, just because I've already started mining the thing. But I do want to go check out the monolith first. I mean, we got notified of its presence from another planet, so it feels like it's probably important. Oh yeah, more iron than you would ever know what to do with. Alright, about a minute and a half away. Now, is it, yeah, I guess this planet is 7.9 toxic. It's draining life support pretty quickly, it seems like. Maybe, that would explain why there's no life on this planet. Though luckily, no life means plenty of, plutonium crystals instead. Ooh, and like some real big golden mountain things. Alright, we'll probably check out like the one over there, since we're heading in its direction already. There's more plutonium? Yeah. It's actually not the Atlas. Find us, hear us. That's an interesting and somewhat creepy prompt. I was going to say, this place actually isn't very nutrient-rich either. Okay. Quite a few knowledge stones. We'll learn the word for interruption. Imminently. And awakes. Oh, hello. And then it appeared. Follow the Atlas. Obey the Atlas. Accept your reward. The monolith stands silent on the planet's surface. It does not belong here. Neither do I. There is a shimmer, and then the vision of the red orb returns. The Atlas. It speaks to me again. Again, I feel the half elation, half terror that I have met my creator. The Atlas offers me guidance, purpose, meaning, significance in an uncaring galaxy. All I must do is follow its path and its orders. And the only choice is to believe the Atlas's promise. I see lines of code, strings of numbers, and a bizarre structure. I feel sure conviction that great power awaits me if I travel to this distant place. The red orb disappears. I am left with a path to follow. And a warp cell. Okay. I've heard tell that if you chose not to accept... Yeah, our life support is definitely being drained very, very quickly on this planet. I've heard tell that if you didn't choose to accept the Atlas at the very beginning of the game, then finding these would allow you to accept it again, get back on the path, as it were. Now, 205. Tell you what. The Atlas just gave us some kind of waypoint. And I also am not a huge fan of this planet so far. Maybe I'm spoiled just coming off of the sort of paradise of blues and reds that we were just on. But the atmosphere here is just not breathable. And that is burning through life support systems at an alarming rate. So what I am going to do is fall from a very high distance in order to do that. No, what I'm going to do is grab some of this very readily available crystal stuff. Man, we do have an upgrade that like speeds our harvesting of hard to harvest crystals. So like this is virtually instantaneous. The plutonium is power as an isotope, and I find that fairly valuable. Not worried so much about the iron. What I'm going to do is craft a bypass chip real quick like. And then I'm going to use that bypass chip in order to find the location of nearby shelter. Oh, what a ripoff. Nearby shelter. Oh, right here. You're at it. Yeah, thanks. Been here, done this. Didn't need that waypoint. Oh, man. Oh, that would feel pretty hilarious if I didn't feel so robbed. Okay. What about in here? Oh man, that was quite silly. Grenade intensity, nice. Doesn't look like anything else on the walls that I would want. Let's check this out again. So this is what I was talking about earlier. We got the observatory. The observatory's sterile, functional layout suggests its former overseer could have been electronic in origin, judging by the decades-old beacon flashing on screen. It left this place long ago. Perhaps if I could decipher the code, I can learn where the beacon originated. And the code seems to be the same just every time. 2916. I'll learn of a new location in the cosmos. So, not in the cosmos. It's just on the planet? Is that what we're getting from these? Yeah, that's what we're getting from these. A ruin. 35 minutes that. Yeah, we might want to do something about that. We had an Atlas pass. We could go deeper into this shelter. It's a little disappointing. Well, let's rush back to our ship. Preferably before our life support power runs out. And I actually want to get off this rock. I'm going to pop back into space just so that I can access my navigation and look at like the star map. So again, that time the Atlas gave us something. I still don't get it. I'm clearly missing something. What though? Rotate. Scan for discoveries. It's just going to show me my own once again, and then a free exploration mode. Nothing here is screaming, go there, man, go there. Okay. I truly do not get what is up with that. But I do get some nearby planets. 4 hours away. Wonder if those ruins are going to stay annoyingly on my HUD if I don't go there. We shall soon find out. Let's hope that the next planet perhaps offers me an opportunity for some breathable oxygen and to not have to burn through life support quite so quickly. While we're at it, though, we might as well power up our life support. Carbon's not super important. We use platinum to top it off. Back over here, or platinum, plutonium rather. Might consider grabbing a little bit of thallium as we come out of orbit, or out of I'm gonna call it warp, out of pulse drivey tunnel thing, just so that we can recharge our pulse drivey tunnel thing. That might indeed be prudent. Although I guess the next time we need to use it, we'll also be launching into space again. Who knows? Maybe a little bit of a wash. Oh, well, we came out of warp a little too late. Oh, right. This planet. I remember you. Now, let's see about finding a relatively large landmass. I mean, directly beneath us wasn't exactly small. This isn't looking too bad. Bit of a long chain. Although, there also seems like there's probably going to be a lot of water that I'm dipping around in. And for a site to touch down, this looks pretty good. Alright, weather is mild, flora is abundant, fauna is frequent. Well, that does sound quite a bit more pleasing now, doesn't it? What are you? Oh my god. That thing is crazy. Gender indeterminate. Did he just do something to that plant? Okay. Okay. Well then, probably not going to worry about a bypassed ship use right away. Considering I do have a little bit of stuff right around here. What do you got for me? Beam coolant. Okay, that's not the worst tool upgrade. And Ditracto fields. Also a very new, very distinct, very cool flag claiming this place. Ugh! Atlas Pass! Curse you! Okay. Okay. I'm looking for something a minute or so that way. Go over here real quick. Whoa. That is iron. This is the gold bar. This is zinc. I want zinc. How much zinc do I need? Install. Move over. Got enough zinc. I now need just iridium and copper. Iridium and copper. I can deal with that. Whoa. Platinum's nice. Iridium and copper. Iridium usually is in the form of like large mineral deposits, often in like weird spires and shapes. Copper, I'm not so sure on, honestly. I want to say just like I would assume rocky formation type things. But we're going to have to figure that one out for ourselves. And that's going to be underwater. And, of course, the ruins waypoint totally does stay on our map, by the way. That's a little this side of annoying. Mostly because it's real confusing to constantly be there. Whoa.
Units received.
That's pretty neat. Temperament unconcerned. Oh, wow. There's one right behind me. Huh. Okay. Let's head towards this and find out what the first thing on offer in our newfound planet is going to be. It's a really cool red and blue going on there. Interact for some health. We don't really need it, but still. Let's go ahead and go for a deep dive here. Usually the simplest way to do that is get gravity on your side, and it helps with the diving speed. Lots of cool plant life, iron. The last time we encountered water like this, the water was radioactive, so I didn't get nearly as much time to just appreciate and take it all in. The Sentinels forbid all destruction. The Sentinels forbid entity disconnection through violence. Theirs is a way of peace and fulfillment, of logic and probability. They teach us that each life's value, from the smallest to that which gives life to all others, is equal. Now, the most interesting thing I find here is they forbid entity disconnection through violence. So killing animal life, but it's referred to here as disconnection. Now, it could just be the Sentinels as a synthetic life form interpreting it that way, but I still do get a little bit of a simulation vibe from this whole thing. So I don't know. My knowledge of the Korvax increases. I've learned the word for technology. Well, let's see if some technology can't get us out of this water so we can breathe again. Maybe. This way. Ish. A little hard to tell how deep I am. There we go. Okay. Made it to the surface. I'm probably not going to try to spend too much time down there. We could discover some things, but I think I mostly want to be looking for copper. Truth be told. Yeah, we're next to each other. And oh man, I've gotten turned around already. Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately you can't pull that trick. There's no land to stand on and run from. I think that I came in from that way and landed, and so like the majority of the solid land is this way. That was what I was trying to orient myself to, was which direction to go in order to find more stuff. As although this planet does seem sort of teeming with life, a lot of it appears to be under the water. That is a really cool looking tree, though. Whoa. fancy. So a lot of it appears to be under the water and a little bit inaccessible to us. Plant life out here, though. Huh. This might not be... There's a plaque. The plaque we already discovered. Okay. This might not be... Can we scan this little tiny fern? We cannot. The worst planet for me... What are those? To pick a fight with the Sentinels. That was going to be that thought. This might not be the worst place for me to pick a fight with the Sentinels. Mostly because I just read the thing about how they abhor destruction of any kind. And I'm just like, oh, you do, huh? Okay, I've seen you before. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, we've seen your kind before too, my friend. Yep. I don't appreciate little scattery things. Where there's one, there's many. Alright. I wonder, did they not interact at all with the peaceful life forms that are not trying to murder me that were over here? Remember when I came looking for those? I actually think there's like several varieties of these little hostile buggers. As that one had sort of like a bulbous head. The one I killed, I thought, did not. Ow. You hit me from behind. That was a dirty trick. Ow. Okay, well that's far more honorable to fight me face to face. Mano a mano, as it were. Yeah, like this one had like a collapsed top of its head. And is indeed different. Oh good, there's several evil spider things. Also, look at that thing's legs. Wicked. Okay, what I really came here for. Oh, I swear you look like a Pokemon. I mean, this is a thing. Like, if that is not your unevolved form, I don't know what is. Oh, that's amazing. Where'd the little one go? It ran away. Okay. We will milestone accomplish as we scan this thing. Wanderer. Nice. Age is fluctuating. Gender is symmetric. It is a grazing creature. I'm glad you have such symmetry in your gender. Oh, not the plant. Not the plant. The thing. The thing. There we go. This one is female, though. That's interesting. So that's female, and that's symmetric. I guess it is an alien, and male-female dichotomies are not necessarily going to be the norm. I still think it is a Pokemon, but maybe that's just me. I'm getting like a Celebi vibe from the whole thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm off. Oh. It started to rain.
Incoming storm.
Excuse me? Whoa! It is negative 40 degrees Celsius. Okay. Hey guys, it's raining. I guess we found the calm before the storm, or perhaps why it's an ocean planet. Huh. Crazy. Okay. I mean, we are right next to shelter, right? Like we could head inside over here. Yeah. It's just really cold in the storm. I'm actually kind of interested in getting right into it, though. It's not doing much to us. We can stand up to cold pretty well. Huh. Crazy. Now, this isn't constant, though. This storm, like, rolled in, right? I mean, we were notified of the storm starting. Huh. That is interesting. The sky looks like so terrestrial, like just like something you would see on Earth. But the planet itself, not so much. Also, that is a crazy rock formation. Almost looks like a bug, like the head of an ant or something. Weird. Very weird. I'm kind of curious how long the storms last. Like, are they going to pass quickly, or is this several days of this kind of thing? I don't know. Well, I guess we should get a move on, or at least seek a little shelter from the storm. What I would actually like to seek from the storm is maybe a save point from the storm. Any... Oh, okay. That like wouldn't have even made it through our environmental shields once. I think that would have been fine. Okay. Well, has some harsh winters, but otherwise this planet's not so bad. Also some crazy, creepy, crawly spider crabmen, but, you know, made up for by cute hopping Pokemon. I'd really like to find a save point, like just any sort of curiosity point of interest thing. If that's underwater, yeah, I would imagine it's just going to be like a knowledge stone. Seems like maybe the only place to save was where we touched down. That's kind of interesting. Well, in that case, I don't think I'm going to make you guys watch me walk all the way back there. But that's probably what I'm going to be doing next. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to subscribe. There's lots more on the channel. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos. And I catch you guys next time.